It's your song. Good morning, everybody. Oh, I hated that. Good morning, everybody. That sucks. Good morning, and welcome to another vlog. We are back, honey. I'm starting to get back into my vlogging groove again because I really understand like what influencers and content creators mean when they say like you just kind of fall off, or it's like with any job, I guess, where you just kind of like you don't be feeling like doing it. You know what I'm saying? Now, this is not a job for me, but I totally understand what they mean when they say like you just don't be feeling it sometimes. Anyway, we're here, we're vlogging for the next couple of days. We're gonna be kicking it. So, good morning. What's up, y'all? How y'all been? It's been a minute, but I'm starting to get back into my vlogging groove. I definitely have fallen off a lot of my routines, which I've just come to realize just happens. Like, it takes 100 and something days to build a new habit, and I'm just not there yet. I'm not when it comes to like waking up at 5 a.m., vlogging on a regular basis. Like, it's just, child. Anyway, but we're here, we're vlogging. It is a new week. What is today? Today is Monday, June 23rd. If you are returning, if you're new here, welcome. And if you're returning, welcome back. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And keep your comments cute or keep them on mute. Anyway, it is 9:21. I'm off to a very slow start for the morning. I did not go to the gym today, which you're never supposed to miss a Monday, but it's looking like we about to miss this Monday. Unless I just like am feeling froggy and decide to go to the gym later. I'm ashy, so I have to tackle this like now. Let's see. Actually about to wash my face. In my last vlog, not the nighttime routine one, because that one's not really a vlog. I'm not talking to y'all. It's more of a montage. But in the last vlog, I think I talked about like new skincare products that I was trying and things like that, and skincare problems that I was having. I think I also mentioned like getting back on the pill, things like that. Child, say all that to say like my skin been acting up, cutting up. Do you see all of this here? I've had these bumps on my face for like months now. I want to say since like whenever it got hot outside, so like maybe April-ish, May-ish, and definitely like April. And it started out as just one, then I got this one, then I got this one, like, I don't know what's happening. So I've been like on TikTok and Google and stuff like that, just trying to see what the cause of this could be. I think I'm just gonna end up seeing a dermatologist. Okay, and we're back. So I think I'm just gonna go and see a dermatologist because these are not like active pimples. So I'm not really sure what to do about them. Definitely comment down below if you've dealt with this, but they're just like bumps on my face. I got a new makeup sponge because I thought maybe like, I'm terrible about cleaning my makeup brushes and sponges. So I went and got a new sponge. I need to clean the rest of my makeup brushes because I thought maybe that could be the issue. I definitely am sleeping on clean pillowcases and like trying to keep hair products off of my face, but I do go to the gym, so I sweat, and so that does happen. You need tissue? Yes. They've literally been chilling. We gave them their tablets a little bit earlier than we would normally do. Everybody's been chilling. The moment that I come in here and start talking to y'all, here they come in the bathroom. Anyway, I do sweat a lot because I go to the gym, but I don't think that's the problem, because if that were the case, my bangs would cause hair product to get on my forehead, and that's not happening. I'm not breaking out up here, you know what I'm saying? Like, I've had that in the past where like whatever product I was using in my hair didn't agree with my skin because it's not supposed to be on your skin, and I was breaking out up here. I don't understand why I have this. So that's what's happening with the skin. I'm working on it. Before I get into my skincare, I do want to show you guys my nailies. I went ahead and did Gel X Finally got my Gel X on with the nails, and so far I love them. They're a little bit shorter than what I would normally go for, but the process was faster. There was no drilling. I did have to get a set taken off, so there was drilling for that reason, but not to like put the nails on. And the nail tech came to my house. So shout out to Sierra. Don't know if you're watching or if you even know that I have a YouTube channel, but met Sierra through my church. She's a traveling nail tech. Very, very sweet girl. I'll definitely have her information in the description box. Shout out to her. The shape, perfect. Everything is uniform the way that I like it. It's clean. Of course, I went ahead and did my like same basic pinky nude because it was my first time with her. So I was like, let me just, keep it simple. But she does do designs. She does all different types of nails. But what I like about her the most, aside from the fact that she travels, is that she is very she focuses on preserving the health of your real nail. So she educated me on different like techniques and options and just the way that she does stuff, the products that she uses. She explained like the healthier ones versus the not so healthy ones, the ones that are like just straight up illegal and the nail salons be using them anyway. But she broke all of that down for me, and I love the educational piece because if you're not a nail tech, these are things that you just would not know. My hairstylist is the same way. She always like explains and breaks down. She does really good consultations. She's good about making sure that if your hair is not in a good state, you're not getting no color, honey. Like, it's not happening. She's not about to ruin your hair. She wants to make your hair healthy. And so I got that same vibe from Sierra, who did my nails. So shout out to her, and I am now a Gel X girly. Okay, gotta listen out for the kids. So a couple days ago, I went to Marshall's with my mother and got some skincare because Miss Jamima, who I follow on YouTube, one of my favorite vloggers, she posted that Marshall's got all the skincare stuff for the low. Now, of course, they're not gonna have everything, but she was right. They definitely had some brands in there, half the price. I did get some new skincare from there, and then I also got some from the drugstore. I got Cetaphil, the Gentle Cleanser, which I've seen a lot of people use this. It is incredibly gentle. It has like a milky kind of texture to it. So I, can understand why people use this and why it is called a gentle cleanser. It's got glycerin in it, vitamin B3 and B5. And I got it for $5.99. And then I had to go back to an OG. I got Neutrogena Clear and Radiant Face Wash. This has like the grapefruit in it because you can smell, pink grapefruit in it because you can smell it as you're washing your face. The reason I got it is for the salicylic acid. Now it also does have vitamin C, which I know vitamin C is good for your skin. It's like it's the holy grail when it comes to brightening your skin. But vitamin C, I think, is too harsh for my skin. So I was a little nervous about getting this because it has vitamin C. But I was like, so those are the cleansers that I got. And then I got The Ordinary, which I hadn't used them in a while. They used to be a part of my skincare routine probably like a year ago. I was using all of their stuff, mainly because it's good and because the price is good. So this, I think I got it for like $7 or $8, maybe even $6, I can't remember. It's the glycolic acid exfoliating toner. Also got, which I hadn't had this for a while. I don't know why. I guess I just ran out and then forgot to like re-up. But it's the Good Molecules Discoloration Correcting Serum. This, I think, was truly working for me. For the couple of weeks that I didn't have it, that I started to see like the discoloration coming back. And I was like, hold up. So we got some more of that. Got some more niacinamide, 10% niacinamide. Of course, this helps to improve texture and helps with pores. I won't say very large pores, but I have pores. I have large pores. So this helps to improve the appearance of pores. So we got some niacinamide. We got hyaluronic acid, which is great for hydration. My skin was also feeling very dry, like first thing in the morning, as if I did not wash my face the night before. And I hate that feeling, like when you've washed your face the night before you did your moisturizer and all your serums and stuff, and you're like all slick and all of that, and then you wake up and your face feels so dry, and it's like, what's going on? I got one more thing. I also got the Olay Retinol 24 night moisturizer, because I realized I didn't have a night moisturizer. So I got the trial size. This was $10 for this little itty bitty whittle bottle. It's not as thick and moisturizing as I thought it would be. I like a nice heavy cream moisturizer at night, but it didn't give heavy, but I did wake up and my skin felt moisturized. So I appreciated that. So those are the things I just recently got. Of course, I will keep you guys posted on how my skin is doing. You'll see how my skin is doing as we continue to vlog. My main concern right now is getting rid of this cluster of bumps that have just manifested on my face, because where did y'all come from? Who sent y'all? Where did y'all come from? We're about to get into the skincare. For the rest of the day, we're just gonna be home. I'm gonna be doing some cleaning. I've already got a load of laundry that I need to throw in the dryer now. I'm gonna wash all the sheets and stuff for the kids, and probably wash their clothes as well. And then I do need to, yes. Okay. And then I do need to wash the girls' hair, I think. My cousin sent me this shop. They've got a chain of shops throughout Georgia. And on Tuesdays, they have $25 Tuesdays. They do just like simple, natural kids hairstyles. And I don't know how to cornrow. Go ahead and let me have it. It's fine. I can take it. I'm a big girl. Yes, I do not know how to cornrow. I grew up with locks as a little kid. And then I got a relaxer when I was about 13. And then I did the relaxer for a couple years. And then I went natural around like 20, 21, something like that, and I've been natural ever since. So no, I never learned how to cornrow. Don't know how to play spades either. Go ahead and come for me, it's fine. That's why I do like 2-strand twists on the girls. That's like my go-to hairstyle, because it'll last for a couple of weeks. It requires very little touching up. They look cute, throw the barrettes in their hair, all of that good stuff. Whoop, whoop, whoop. But I do want to try this place, because cornrows will obviously last even longer than that. Of course, I'll link them down below. I cannot think of the name of it right now, but I will make sure that I incorporate that if I like the service. If I don't like it, I'm not gonna put y'all on. But I need to go back on their Instagram and see if the style includes a wash and blowout, excuse me, or if I need to go ahead and do that now. I'm assuming for $25, they want you to come in with your hair washed and blown out. But I could be wrong, so that's why I need to go ahead and check and see if I need to wash the girls' hair today. I'm very excited to try this place. I'm just nervous about how the girls are gonna take cornrows, because they've had cornrows thanks to like my mother-in-law, my sister-in-law. Shout out to them for helping me out with the girls' hair. But they don't get them often, and my babies are very tender-headed, so I'm just kind of like, we're gonna have to see. So that's what I have on the agenda for tomorrow. I do have some activities on the books for the kids. Colony Kids is happening tomorrow. That's in Midtown, Colony Square. You guys have seen me take the kids there a couple times. So that's an option for us. There's also Avenue Kids, which we've never been to, but it's by the same, like, I think it's a school. I think Primrose like sponsors these events. So they do one up in like the Roswell, Marietta area. I do want to check it out one day, because the parking is free. First of all, like, let's talk about it. Colony Kids, Colony Square, $24, $28, whatever it was that I paid the last time I went. Like, what? They don't validate. So there's that. And then, you know me, I'm out and about in the city with the kids all summer long. We're just vibing. We're outside, we're at all the events. Yes. What do you want, son?
I'm hungry.
You hungry?
Yeah.
Okay, mommy will get you some. You want green?
Yeah.
Okay, BRB, yo. Come on. This is like the longest intro ever, but I want to give y'all a full rundown, because, you know, the bathroom is the only place that I can talk to y'all. Oh, and then there's also the farmer's market, which you guys have seen us go to that several times with my mother. So that's another option. So that's for tomorrow. And then Wednesday, there's an event happening at the Battery that I signed the kids up for a couple weeks ago. It's kind of like a kid Olympics type thing. That's what it sounds like. Either way, it's a free activity. It's gonna be so hot outside, so that's my only concern with taking them to this thing and them potentially running around and stuff. But there's also a splash pad there, so like we can hit the splash pad after they do the little activity, because I think the activity is like maybe an hour or two. Thursday, I don't have anything planned. Friday and going into the weekend, I don't have anything planned, but you know me. You know I will find something for us to do. The last thing, as far as like stuff around the house that I know I want to do, and I'm probably going to do that today, is organize the closet. So, a couple vlogs ago, I talked about organizing the closet. I did go ahead and organize the kids' side. So this is...
I finished.
You finished? Okay, go watch Coco Meme. So I did organize the kids' side. We did a little bit of summer shopping for them. So there's like all their summer clothes are out, and then there's a couple of like long sleeve pieces just in case. Sometimes like some of the places that we go to, the AC be blasting and their little arms be cold and stuff. So I kept like the lighter long sleeve things out, but everything else that's like winter is in storage or like tucked away somewhere. I also organized my side. I'm not in love with it though. It's cleaner. And I moved like my sweatpants and my jeans over like I said I would. And so now this is like current things that I would wear. I do have like some lighter sweatpants that I kept out, lighter pants that I kept out. But this is all like my summer stuff right here. The only thing that is the screaming. It's the screaming. The kids be talking at these high-pitched voices, and I'm just like, shut up. Anyway, the only thing that I really want to do now is put this stuff in this box. I also did some organizing in like the kids' play area, which is the sunroom. The whole living room is their play area, but where their toys are stored is in the sunroom. And so I like reorganized some of the books and activity. I reorganized out there. And so I made this box. I freed up this box so that I could put my outerwear that I do not plan on wearing, because obviously like we're not wearing shirling in 90-degree weather. So I'm gonna throw those things in the box, and then just like a couple of these like heavier sweaters. I'm gonna keep like my little sweatshirts out because this is like a super light sweatshirt that I got from Target back when we shopped at Target. I'm gonna keep that out. All of my like workout jackets from Fabletics and stuff, I'm gonna keep these longer sleeve pieces out because they're light. But I basically just want to get rid of the heavier things like the hoodies, the heavier sweatshirts that I know I'm not gonna wear. I want to just throw those in the box and then throw those in storage. So that's what we got going on, girl, over the next couple of days while we're kicking it. Of course, things are subject to change because I'm at the mercy of the squad. Y'all know how this go. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and finish my coffee. I'm gonna wash my face. I'm gonna eat some breakfast and continue on with my day. I'm definitely gonna give the kids a snack because I know they're gonna start asking and all of those things. I'm happy that we're vlogging. I'm happy that you're here. I'll talk to y'all later. Baby girl, when I tell you I am so tired, and I've been like this for weeks now. I don't know what's going on, but I just feel like I can't get my energy back. I don't know, girl. I'm on my second cup of coffee. I took like a 30-minute nap, and I still just feel like I'm trying to catch up to the day. And that's how it's been lately. Saturday, baby, I woke up. My husband got up shortly after me. He had them kids. I went right back in that room and slept for like another hour. And the whole time I was sleeping, I was like, you have to wake up. You have to wake up. You have to wake up. Girl, I don't know. And I'm like, I'm still getting stuff done, but I'm just like internally exhausted. Anyway, life goes on. We move. I have this bin that I cleaned out. It had like the kids' art supplies, but I've moved those things around. And I do plan on getting some wicker baskets. Or like wicker-ish baskets. I think they're woven, but whatever. They're baskets, they have handles, they're deep. I'm gonna put all the kids' art supplies, artwork that they've already completed, The crayons, the pencils, the stickers, all that stuff is just going to be dispersed throughout those boxes, as well as their reading books. And I'm going to put those in the shelving unit that is like our TV unit, basically. It's like a multi-purpose bookshelf. You guys have seen it. So I plan on getting that next payday, because, you know, you got to spread the things out, because I just be ready to just buy. Right now, we're in here to just basically move some of these heavier items, the things that I don't even really wear like that. Like, I'm just gonna move those things into this storage box. So I'm gonna fit whatever I can. See, like these, my little fake furs, my little Mary J. Blige furs, I don't know if these are even gonna fit in here. I feel like they're just gonna take up too much space. So a part of me is just like, just leave this. Just know that I don't want to keep looking at stuff like this taking up hangers, because the hangers just magically disappear. Let's see if we can make something shake real quick. And then I need to take the girls' hairstyle out, take their hair down. I did go on the Instagram page for I think it's called the Braid Bar or Braid Brats. They have several locations and each location has a different name. So they did do like a follow-up video. I guess this $25 Tuesdays is kind of new. And it's had a great turnout, of course, because hello. So they did a follow-up video that just kind of explained what you need to prepare and what you can expect. And one of the things, one of the captions said the hair needs to be washed and blown out or you will get charged. I was almost like just gonna say I'm gonna just let them wash it and do the blow drying, but that was me being lazy. See, this is too thick. And now it's like, once I put this in, hardly anything else can go in here. Got a bubble coat. Love this coat. Love this coat. It's one of my favorite coats. Got it from Guess years ago, like well over 5-6 years ago, and she's still holding me down. Anyway, I'm just being lazy because my energy is so low. I need like some vitamins or some supplements or something. Hold, please. What's going on? Yes. False alarm. Everybody's fine. They're playing. See, look at this. My Fashion Nova Teddy. And see, now my concern is that this. Oh, okay. It barely closes, but it closes. I can probably fit like 1 or 2 more small things in here. But not a whole lot, which, I mean, I freed up some hangers. I did not like really do a whole lot of organizing. I'm literally just putting like outerwear in here. I don't think the trench or the bubble vests are gonna fit. But that's gonna drive me nuts because the perfectionist in me wants, it's like if I'm gonna do all the coats, all the outerwear, then all the outerwear needs to go. So let's see. Okay, well, it's closed. I will need to get another box for the sweaters. But for now, I can at least slide all of these sweaters and cardigans and things all the way to the back, all the Caucasians to the back. Child, why did I try to make my own shrug? It's an Old Navy sweater that I've had for a very long time. And it was kind of big on it and like oversized, almost like ill-fitting anyway. It was like stretched out. So I said, well, let me try to make a shrug. Girl, bye. That thing looked terrible after I cut it. I was trying to make it like, not even like a shrug, but like a cropped sweater like this. One of my favorite pieces from Fabletics. Girl, bye. Yeah, so now we got some more space. I can spread out my summer gear, my workout gear. So yeah, I feel better with the coats being moved. That's pretty much it, girl. Like, that took no time at all. So now, we're gonna go ahead and do these girls' hair. Baby, this heat. is not to be played with. Ooh, it is hot outside. Oh my God. Now y'all can say hi. It is so hot. And I know it's like, but it's summertime. Don't you expect this? You live in the South, blah, blah, blah. It's been raining for like the last 2 months. And so it's been cooler because of the rain, like in the 70s, maybe 80s. It is 90 degrees outside at 9:32 in the morning. Brutal. We are here at the Braid Bar in Camp Creek. And I'm actually very glad that it is in the Camp Creek Marketplace because there's stuff to do. Like if you need to go to the store or whatever. My hair is just dry. Oh my God. Anyway, so like if you need to go to the store or whatever, all of that stuff is right here. The girl is hot. Anyway, so good morning. I went to the gym this morning. It is the first time in a couple weeks that I actually made it to the gym at 5 a.m. like I used to do. So super proud of that. I had a hyper-focused glute day, so getting right and tight. And then ran home, scooped the kids, and came to the Braid Bar. Now what I also like is that instead of having you stand out in the blazing hot sun with kids, because it is a lot of children, you put your name on the list and they will call you when your appointment is ready. So we went ahead and did that. We are gonna have to pay an extra $20 per head in order to get their hair blow dried because I blow dried it last night, but like I told y'all, it's probably not like straight. I don't have the comb or anything like that, so it's not like straight to the point where they could just go right in and start braiding the girls' hair. So I was like, let me not even pretend that I don't have to pay extra for this. But all in, we're looking at about $70 for 2 heads. And that should last us for about maybe 3 weeks. Like, you can't beat that. We got about an hour and a half. It's 9:30, so I want to make my way back over here like around 11. So I'm debating on if we should just like go home or if we should just stay in the Camp Creek Marketplace. The kids have their tablets. I'm sure they're gonna want some snacks at some point, so it's like we could just grab something to eat and just kind of stay close. I think that's honestly the best bet for us right now. So we'll probably just do that. It doesn't make sense to go all the way back home just to then turn around and have to come back home and like come back over here in like 30 minutes. I know the Camp Creek area and like what stores are here, but I'm gonna look at my to-do list and see if we need like any groceries, anything that can stay in the car for a little bit, if we need any kind of supplies. Just now is the time to run to the store because we're already out. We're by all the stores, so now is the time. So that's what we're gonna do. I probably won't check in with you guys for all of that, but once we get back inside to the Braid Bar and it's time to get our hair did, then we will check in. So I will talk to you guys in a little bit. Good morning, y'all. Today is a good day, but yesterday was definitely a struggle. Hold on, Jordan. Wait, sit down. Read your book. Okay. You sit down. So, yesterday was a rough one. It did not go according to plan. Needless to say, the girls did not get their hair braided. We were outside at the Camp Creek area for about 2 hours, almost 3 hours, because of the wait time, which, you know, we anticipated that it would be a long wait. I think I told you guys that I was gonna take the kids around to like Chick-fil-A and just go to a couple stores and like run some errands. I always have things that I need to get, lotion, toothpaste, things like that. So I was like, now is the time to do it because we're already outside. We sort of kind of did that. We went to Chick-fil-A, we ate the fries, we did all of that. And then when they called us, I think our total wait time was about 2 hours from the moment that we put our name on the list to when they actually called me. So it was about 2 hours, which is not bad considering the fact that this is such a good deal. They had about 6 or so stylists that were working, and I assumed that they were gonna like rotate first shift, second shift, third shift, however long they stay open or whatever. Oh, child. As soon as they put Zara in the chair. You found the rabbit. And I'm whispering because I'm trying not to talk about the kids in front of them because I don't want them to feel bad. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not their fault when, it's not always their fault when things happen or don't happen. But as soon as they went to go blow dry her hair, she started crying immediately. And so I guess in my mind, I thought maybe blow drying it would be a little bit easier than like the detangling process. And that she would just get used to it after a couple passes and then we could just move on to the braids. And then I started talking to the stylist and I was like, so what can we do to like move this process forward? Is there anything at all that we can do? And she was like, shh. She said, well, normally on like a regular day, we have a quiet room. We take them in there to let them get their hair done in there. That way, you know, if they're crying or whatever, they're not disturbing the other guests. But because it's the $25 Tuesdays, we're on like a time limit for each head. And so we're trying to move as quickly as possible. So we can't spend that amount of time on a tender head child. Shh. Which makes sense. It's completely fair. I wasn't even mad at that. You know what I'm saying? Because who wants to listen to a screaming child while they're getting their hair done? So we left. It was close to 12. I called my mother, vented a little bit, and then came home. And yeah, just it was business as usual after that. I did decide to do Taco Tuesday because I needed like a little pick-me-up. And cooking and dancing to like salsa music, merengue, bachata, all that stuff makes me happy for some reason. And it was Tuesday, and I was gonna cook dinner, but it was gonna be baked chicken. Y'all know me, I'm always baking some chicken with like sides and stuff. And I was like, well, now I gotta do the girls' hair because we have an activity tomorrow, meaning today. So now I have to do their hair. So I didn't account for that because their hair was supposed to already be done. So I said, now I gotta cook something that's like a little more low maintenance, fast, quick and easy. So I did a quick little Walmart order, got my taco stuff, and we had Taco Tuesday. And it definitely put me in a better mood. Like by the time we got home and I fed the kids and they were like playing, we were in the AC and everybody, I got some food in my system and you know, we were just home and chilling. Then my mood started to change because I was 38 hot. Like, I was so mad, but not mad at my baby, just like mad at the situation because we could have just been home for all of that. It was 95 degrees outside. We stood in line for 20 minutes in the heat. Like, we could have just stayed at home. You know what I'm saying? So we were out for no reason. The good thing is I didn't spend any unnecessary money. The rest of the day ended on a good note. I ended up just putting some puffs in the girls' hair because again, I was like, we need something that's low maintenance because I wasn't expecting to have to do this. We got to pivot. So I put some puffs in their hair. We had Taco Tuesday, washed everybody up, did the bedtime routine. They passed out. All of them passed out. By the time I got out the shower, everybody was asleep. And I had a little bit of quiet time. I was able to watch 2 shows yesterday. And then I went to bed. So that's how our Tuesday went. And then I went to Pilates this morning. I laid in the bed for almost an hour debating on if I was gonna go. Because I was like awake, but very much could go right back to sleep. So I was like, what do we want to do? What are we in the mood for? And I was like, you know what? Get up, get your body moving. You haven't been to Pilates in over a month. Or it might be like right at a month. This is something that you enjoy doing. It does not involve anybody else in this house. Get up and take yourself to Pilates. And so that's what I did. That's how my morning went. And now we're starting to get ready for our event today. I'm excited. It's like a kid Olympics kind of thing at the Battery, which is the Atlanta Braves stadium, their new stadium. They have a lot of events there. We've done several of their events before, during the summer, during the fall, like all of those things. They have lots of kid events, which I love. So I'm going with a couple mom friends from church. One of the women, both of them, we've never hung out outside of church, so this will be fun. My only concern is this heat. It's like record-breaking temps. There's like heat advisories for like the next, 2-3 days. It's just hot. It's 90 degrees, 95 degrees, 100 degrees every day. So I am concerned about the heat. So I'm going to make sure that we have tons of water and just like keep an eye on the kids, and if they seem like they're just ready to go, then we'll just go. That's what we got on the docket for today. I'm just making up my bed. I'm about to start getting the kids dressed and stuff. I'm already dressed. Everybody's eating breakfast. So at this point, we're just like brushing teeth, getting dressed, and then getting out the door. I do want to grab a little energy drink on the way out. I'm also going to have some coffee before we leave because I feel myself getting very comfortable. So yeah, that's what we're doing for the rest of the day. So let's go ahead and get ready. We have made it. It is very hot, but we're here. Excited to play some games. Talk to y'all in a few. Today. Yeah! Yes! Wait, man, not yet. Go, man. Now jump. Yeah. No, put it down, Ooh, put down. Yeah. Go, Stink.
Eat it. All right, we're gonna face that way. That's what we call cat and mouse.
Yes. What's up, girl? I just wanted to come on here and quickly recap the little event today while I take my hair down. Shout out to the big bonnet. We're in the big bonnet now because the hair is flourishing. So yeah, the event. First off, it's so hot outside. So hot outside. Like standing still in the sun, you're drenched in sweat. So I've been sweating all day. If I don't shed these baby weight pounds by the end of this summer, I'm getting a mommy makeover. That's it. The activity was super cute. It's very similar to like the tennis where they had like different stations based off age. They grouped you up with children in your same age group and you had a coach and they just rotated the stations. So the first one that our kids did, because the majority of our kids are around the same age, me and the other moms that went, they did the obstacle course. So it was like jump through the little hula hoops and run on a tightrope kind of situation. So they had a great time doing that. Luckily that portion was semi-shaded, but as the sun moved, it was no longer shaded. And all right, Jordan, okay. He literally just yells out, just asking for stuff. And I'm at the point where I'm just like, okay, sure, whatever. The lack of shading made it difficult for them to do the other activities. Some of the bigger kids, they kept going. They was like, we here to thug it out. But yeah, like the babies, the preschoolers, the kindergartners, and younger, they were like, it's hot. I want my mother and I need some water. It was an hour, 45 minutes to an hour because, again, the heat just made it so unbearable after a while that the kids didn't even do the full hour. But then we did take them to the splash pad. Now, I didn't bring any things for my kids to get in the water, like no bathing suits, swim shoes, things like that, not even a change of clothes, because I thought that the activity was a full 2 hours. To include like water breaks and stuff like that. And I guess it would have been if they would have done all of the stations. I was like 2 hours out in the sun is enough. We don't need to then, although it'd be nice to cool off, I don't want to go through changing them into bathing suits and swimming trunks and the proper undergarments and stuff. Like, I'm not doing all that. You gotta bring towels and things. And I was just like, I don't feel like packing all of that. Like, it's so incredibly hot outside. So I didn't bring all that stuff. I think like 1 or 2 moms brought, and it was a couple of us out there, but I think like 1 or 2 moms did bring the swim stuff. They brought lunch, so they were like prepared to be outside a little bit longer. But I kind of knew that I wanted to get the kids back inside and that this was going to be a short activity, like no more than 2 hours, just because of how hot it is. So I did let the kids just like splash around in the water. I told them not to get soaked because I didn't have a change of clothes. Of course, they got soaked anyway, but it wasn't bad. Like, they didn't complain on the ride home about their shorts being wet or being cold or anything like that. So it worked out. I have no complaints about it. Got to spend some time with some mommies that I haven't kicked it with before. My homegirl Emily, we've kicked it a few times. In different group settings, with and without the kids, just the adults. Like, we've definitely spent some time together. But for some of the other mommies, it was my first time getting together with them just in general, but definitely like outside of our church, because we all go to the same church. All right, okay, go. Stop calling me. Jordan, what do you want? Okay, sure. He literally just came in here with his tablet and his blanket and just sat on the floor in the closet. I say all that to say a time was had. My kids came home and took a lovely nap, as did I. I know I slept for a full hour because I watch ASMR videos to go to sleep. So it can be anything from like an ASMR role play or just like white noise on a private jet. And I'm on my way to like Santorini or something like that. Like, I watch any... You don't have to close it. You want to sit with mommy? Come on, sit down on the floor. So yeah, so I watch those types of videos, and the one that I watched for my nap was exactly an hour and like 2 to 3 minutes, and I slept through the entire thing. So I know that I slept for like an hour, and the kids slept for about 2 hours. I watched a little bit of FBI, and then I was like, girl, take you a nap. And that's exactly what I did. So now it is 4:38. I was getting ready to cook dinner. I might still cook dinner, to be honest. Like, I'm not saying that I won't cook, but my mother is coming over because she just wanted to come over and kick it. But our community, from time to time, they do cute events, and they'll even have food trucks pull up to the leasing office. And the food truck for today is Jamaican. And baby, when I looked at that menu, I literally can't decide what I want. They got wings, they got salmon, they got quesadillas, burritos. All of these are like Jamaican inspired. So it's like a jerk salmon burrito, a jerk chicken quesadilla. Like, hello. So I'm definitely about to get me some of that. I don't know if the kids are gonna eat it. I don't even know if they've ever had Jamaican food before. Why am I so frizzy? I'm trying to just like zhuzh up my hair a little bit and make it last, because I actually have a hair appointment in a week from today. So I'm like, I just need this fro to just last and basically just get me through the weekend, because my appointment is on a Wednesday. And you know, once we get through church, where I'm on stage and stuff, you know, Monday, Tuesday, I can look crusty. That's fine. I can be ugly in the house for 2 days and then go get my hair done. So I'm really just trying to make it through Sunday. But I don't know, I'm like mad frizzy back here. I'm not going anywhere right now. I'm just trying to just fix it up so that I look presentable to go to the Jamaican food truck. Yeah, let me see what this truck is hitting for, and then that will determine how the rest of the evening goes. Mama came to visit us. And we were outside for ages, as the kids would say. Where's your clothes? But the food was banging. Mm-hmm. It's your song. Hey, hey, hey. Hands off. Keep your hands to yourself. Alright, y'all, so today is done. It is 9:11. The people are tired. They starting to bug out a little bit. They done told me no one too many times today. But all in all, it was a good day. I've had a great time with the girls and with the kids outside and had a nice nap. We had a great time with my mother. The food was banging. I didn't show y'all what I got. I'm gonna eat the other half of it now, but it's this salmon Philly. Good job. I know it probably doesn't look like much now, but it's a salmon Philly, so it's got like the grilled peppers and onions, salmon. They've got their own like house-made sauce, and it came with fries, but I gave my fries to the kids. And shout out to them because we did have to wait about 30 minutes, possibly even longer, for our food to come. We waited so long that the people that ordered after us got their food before us. But they did explain that, Zara, have a seat. They did actually go pee and get your diaper. But they did explain that salmon takes longer. It's made to order. And my mother and I both ordered salmon, and she ordered an additional one for my father. So we got all the salmon. So I definitely understand the wait, but they did give us some sodas for free because of the wait. So I appreciate them for that. I did have a soda. I did cheat. Had me a little soda. Might have one this weekend. I'm starting to wind down. I'm getting sleepy. My husband should be home soon. So I'm about to put these kids in the bed so I can watch a little show and then get my butt in the bed because I'm back at the gym tomorrow. I don't have anything planned for us tomorrow. I think we are going to stay home because we do have rehearsal tomorrow evening. And we're going to have to take the kids because we're both singing, which has become a norm for us. We're used to it at this point. So I think for the daytime, we're just going to stay here. If we do go anywhere, it might be to the library. But honestly, I think we're just going to stay home. So yeah, I don't know if I'm going to vlog tomorrow. I haven't decided yet. Maybe I'll vlog rehearsal. We'll see, child. Yeah, we'll see. Either way, I'll make sure that I close out this vlog. So this isn't the closing, but at some point, we're going to bring it to an end. And yeah, I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Good afternoon, saints. Me and the children of God are on our way to the church house. It was a huge storm like an hour ago. The sky dropped, but now the sun is starting to come back out just in time to set. You guys didn't miss anything today. That's why I didn't really vlog. I didn't vlog at all, actually. But what did we do? We went to the gym and we came home, ate lunch. We all took naps. We took great naps. I know I slept for at least an hour, and I think the kids slept for about 2 hours. Kind of the same thing as yesterday. So the naps were a blessing, yes. They were anointed naps. And then we woke up. I let the kids play on their tablets for about an hour while I made dinner. Packed up dinner for everybody. I ate a little bit of something while I was packing, but I'm still very hungry. I definitely should have planned that a little bit better. But yeah, packed everybody's lunch, washed the kids, cleaned up the kitchen, and now we're on our way to church for rehearsal. Of course, I left my stand. I planned on recording rehearsal, and I mean, I still can. It's just I don't know what this angle gonna be like for y'all. I'm not gonna lie, but we'll probably be here for a couple of hours, and then we're heading back home. So yeah, I will talk to you guys at the church house. Want us to pray? Yes. Good morning, everyone. So, I didn't record rehearsal last night. I didn't have my stand, and it just did not look right when I went to set it up, like prop it up on the chairs and stuff. The quality was bad, the angle was bad. I said, I'm not doing this to my people. We're not doing this. So, I'll try to record rehearsal on Sunday when we do like sound check and stuff. And if you care, there's other vlogs that have rehearsal in it. So yeah, but rehearsal went really well. It was a really great worship set and teamwork and like a jam session almost. We had moments where it was just like spontaneous, like coming up with different ideas and stuff like that. It was great, it was great. It was a late night for us. We didn't get home until about 11 or close to 11. And so I didn't go to sleep till like midnight. Jordan, shh. I'm having a very late start to my day. It is 9:35 in the morning and my kitchen is a mess. I haven't put the kids' bed in, like pushed the twins' bed in to make room in the living room. I haven't eaten yet. I've just had coffee, But I was working on a grocery order, so that took about an hour. And now it's time to clean up. The kitchen is a mess. By my standards, it is a mess. Like, I've emptied the dishwasher, but there's dishes in the sink. I've got to clean out the fridge to make room for the new groceries. So I got to get this, and then I need to sweep. So I got to get this kitchen in order. I've got to clean up the living room, push the kids' bed in, put all the blankets and stuff away so that we can use the living room. And then I need to do some laundry and clean the bathroom. So that's what we got going on for today. I don't have to like cook, but I am gonna make some chicken breasts so that I can have some for salads. And that's pretty much it. I do that like every couple of days, so that's nothing. Yeah, so we in the house today, which I had already planned on being in the house anyway because I don't really have anything planned for us. And it's gonna be a busy weekend, plus we're going into the 4th of July, so that's gonna be another busy week. So like, we staying home today. Guys, happy Friday. Hope y'all are doing well. And let's get into this cleaning. But do y'all see what I mean when I say it's a little messy for my taste? Like, dirty dishes, clean dishes, stuff I need to like dump out of the fridge. Like, come on. Anyway, ain't nothing to it but to do it. All right, so we have done the morning chores. I'm pretty much at a stopping point because I need to eat some breakfast. It is 10:24, so now is a good time for a little brekkie. And then I'm gonna give the kids a snack. We're on a TV break right now, so no screens. No TV, no tablet, things like that. Definitely gonna give this man a snack. And what else? I'm also just gonna like be available for my shopper because they're about to start shopping for my items soon. And just sit down for a second. I've got my laundry going. I cleaned the kitchen floors, which it desperately needed to be mopped. I'll do the living room floors another time. And I'm just gonna keep doing laundry throughout the day because there's a lot that needs to get done. And then at some point when I feel like sweating, I'll go ahead and clean the bathroom. I do not want to clean the bathroom at all. I might just go ahead and do it after I eat. And then that way I can shower afterwards and then just kind of like take it a little bit lighter for the rest of the day. But anyway, we're at a stopping point, so we're gonna go ahead and stop, and I'll probably check back in with y'all once my groceries get here.